so I'm ready. We're both ready. Okay, welcome to Monster Prom. Who knows what this is gonna be like? Short game or full game? Neither of them are very long.
I'm free until we do main character creation later today.
Yeah, we can do full game. We've got enough time. 90. It's only like 20 minutes longer, so yeah. Full game. I hope we don't all like the same monster, because that could get dramatic.
Stay away from my man, BS.
Right. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. I feel like we need to figure out who's gonna be reading what. But...
It's your stream. It's your responsibility.
Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Ooh, this is me. I'm player one, right? I think. Who am I? They're all really cool.
I want to be flame hair.
I know, but I also want to be flame hair. I'll go with the Frankenstein girl. I assume that's what she is. Who are you really? Oh, you can choose your pronouns. That's good. Name: Blue or Vicky, or custom name. It doesn't look like a Vicky at all. What? Wait, we need to decide on a custom name together, though. Custom name. Wait, what's the name from Young Frankenstein? What are their names? There's what's the name, the blonde one. Can you remember any of the names from Young Frankenstein?
No, I can just think of the lines where they're introduced.
I know, I can't. Just roll, roll, roll in the hay. But now I'm gonna have to Google it.
Did I just send that message to you?
You did just send it to me.
Group chat I intended to send it to. Okay, I'm smart.
I'm gonna find the name of the. You should both be thinking of your character names right now. What's her name? Young Frankenstein. I just need to find some character names. Inga.
Oh yeah.
She's obviously Inga. Inga. There you go. She looks more like an Inga. Player 2, that's you.
Me or
you, James? Sorry.
You sure it's not?
I think
no, you were 2.
You were 2 because you signed up before. I like the shadow guy.
Cool. Yeah, he does look like me.
Are you sure it's not me? Because it's not like giving me any.
Oh, can you not?
Yeah,
okay.
No, that's you still selecting for Becca. That's not me.
Or am I selecting for you? This is very confusing. Well, Fire Girl. What name do you want?
Oh, I quite like that name.
Amira's better than Vicky. Amira?
Let's go with that.
Amira. She?
Stick with she.
Okay. Player 3. Yeah, I
yes,
can't do
now
it.
I have a
So that's
now I have a mouse pointer and
yes.
a smiley face in the bottom corner. Wait, I have no idea if that lines up with where I'm. Right, I'm gonna be the jock for want of a better phrase. Because that's so mean.
Does
Brian.
he look like a Brian?
Brian. Yes.
I love these names, like just Inga. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge. The Monster Prom! I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. How is she still at high school?
Yeah.
A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal.
And thin elbows.
Yeah, thin elbows. Damien LeVay, 21? Are we at college?
I think it
A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire.
Ooh.
Scott Howell. I feel like the fact that he is named Scott is potentially a reference to Teen Wolf. 21. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart.
Aww.
Liam de Lioncourt, 4XO, old. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanour hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Polly Geist, 22? A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
Nice.
And Vera Oberlin, 23. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. I feel like this Scott guy is definitely a, werewolves not swearwolves kind of guy. We watched What We Do in the Shadows last night.
Oh,
We're gonna
okay.
It was clear it had to be one of them. But who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Ooh, Teen Wolf. Hot or not? Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever!
Nice.
All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are.
Oh my god.
Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. I mean, clearly today is a day of making stupid characters. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay. What is your spirit emoji? Inga, snowman. Because that motherfucker is in the middle of a blizzard and he's smiling. Probably the snowman. Of those options. The octopus emoji. Best animal on earth. I know 5 mixed drinks, 3 drug cocktails, and 17 sex positions. Definitely me, obviously.
That sounds like your life. That just
Yeah.
Yeah, snowman. Oh, now you get a pick. The same options though.
Wait, do I?
Yeah.
Okay. I definitely think Amira is an octopus emoji type of gal.
And now it's
no. Am I answering this as me or as Brian? I think I'm answering it as Brian.
yeah.
So I don't know. I'm torn between 1 and 3.
Yeah.
1.
So bold, so creative, so fun. Which is the coolest mythological creature? Okay, a sphinx. Sim turned up and ready to party, and she raps all her riddles. She still kills you if you don't answer them correctly, but she raps the riddles. The invisible hand of the free market. This weird creature I drew when I was 6, and which is clearly super derivative from other mythological creatures, but it's super cool, and it's my OC and my spirit animal. Okay, that one. Obviously.
Pretty tempted to keep going with the theme.
The first one as well.
So fun! So creative.
So wealthy. Wealthy is a
Oh God.
character.
What would be your dream first date? Oh, there's 6 options! Ooh. A sweaty and manly wrestling match. Crimes. A professional meeting where you charm your date with some astonishing business advice. A wild party in international waters. A lovely walk in the forest. After rescuing your date from a dragon. An art exhibition experimental enough to give you a seizure. Obviously the dragon.
Just thinking back to the descriptions of the characters we had at the beginning, the potential ones you can date. It's like, which of these matches up to which?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the art exhibition.
Oh, the mermaid.
What can I say? What can I say? My sweaty wrestling.
Oh, so I've got
Sweethearted nerd.
smarts 7, boldness 7, creativity 6, charm 5, fun 3, funny. Okay, so I can choose. I think I can choose where I'm going for the morning. I'm gonna go to the auditorium. Ooh. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves had descended to give you figurative oral sex. What is this game? Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school standards.
No, it's high school. What? What age?
Maybe it's
would
'cause
one go to
they're-
high school.
Demon things. Oh, I gained 2 creativity. You see Damien and Miranda with their heads in their hands. They look glum. You ask them what's up. Ugh, we're boned. I do not know what this boned means, but I'm not optimistic about our chances on the upcoming exam. It's not fair. I shouldn't have to fail the test just because I spent all week in a really brutal mosh pit instead of going to class. And I did study. I had my servants read the entire textbook twice. But for some reason, my servants are not allowed to take the test for me. Well, there's only one thing left to do. Chop up the teacher and melt his body in acid. No, there's got to be another way. Doesn't there? Ooh, I've got to make a choice. Lobby the government until they remove the class from the school system, or burn the school down are the options. I'm tempted to just burn down the whole school. Yeah, you don't need to murder your teacher over something like this. Just burn down the entire school. Shit, yeah. Finally, a good excuse to do what I was probably going to do eventually anyway. I'm not sure it's actually a good excuse. But it's too late. Damien is already running through the halls with 2 gallons. I've already destroyed the school, guys.
Well,
Rebecca!
it's day 1 of week 1.
Later, as Damien is led out of school in handcuffs for the 3rd time this week, he gives you a smile and a wink. Ah, suckers. They can't make me take the test if I'm in jail. I win again.
I like him.
I like him. Damien's happy and only a small portion of the school burned down. Looks like everybody wins. I gained 2 fun and 1 boldness.
Okay, I got.
Oh, you can't go to the
7,
auditorium.
boldness 4, creativity 3,
Your
charm
fun is
5,
9.
fun 9, and money 5. Okay, where am I going? Let's go outdoors. Ooh, that day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun.
It's so fun.
Late that night, you're out bar hopping with the 2 hippest monsters you know, Liam and Polly.
They sound hip. Those
The
names.
evening comes to a grinding halt when you're denied admission to Club Club, thus named for the giant club carried by the bouncer, who's currently denying you entry. How unsatisfactory. My modus operandi is to be the instigator of exclusivity, not the victim of it. Don't worry, I got this. Hey there, handsome. Interested in some hot ghoul-on-ghoul action? The bouncer snorts. I can see right through you, Casparina. Move along. Ah, who does that douchebag think he is? Keeping us out of the club like it's his job or something. Both Polly and Liam look to you expectantly. Now is your chance to save the night. Okay. Incite a revolution. The proletariat will own the means of inebriation. Or start a better party right here. A naked party. Oh, this is hard. I think I'm actually gonna go with a revolution. You turn a nearby trash can upside down and use it as your podium. You talk of justice, you talk of revolution, you talk of affordable bottle service. Tears fill everyone's eyes, especially Liam's. On your signal, the waiting crowd rushes Club Club. The Bouncers Club is no match for the will of the people. Nice going! BRB gonna steal all the nice vodka while the bartender's still on fire. Was that Sergei Tolstovsky's rallying speech from Padenie Roskogo Goblina? It was. Who knew that 17th century Russian goblin literature elective would get you street cred? Looks like you're storming your way into Liam's heart.
Oh, he's blushing. How
You
cute.
get +2 smarts and +1 charm.
Little blushy face.
Oh. Oh wait, that's okay.
It's like your
So I
smart
have
boldness.
yes. So yes, I have 7 smarts, 7 boldness, 4 creativity, 3 charm, 7 fun, and 5 money. And being Brian, I'm going to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. Oh, no, you're clearly a natural-born leader. Lowest stat.
Yeah.
As you go about your day, you can't help but notice Damien and Scott trying on beige business suits.
As you do.
As you do. By the time you get over to them, they're both taking their suits off and examining them critically. Something still isn't right. Yeah, and I don't really want to half-ass our Pokemon, Scott. Okay. Pokemans cosplay. Coach says to always use your full ass on everything.
Ooh.
I'm with you, man. Nobody gives more of a shit about the classic Pocket Humans video game than me. What the fuck are we missing, man? We've got the suits, the horn-rimmed glasses, the sickly pale body paint. Everything we need to cosplay Doug? Is it Doug? Yes. Doug and Wilbert, the twin titans of real estate. I know who they are, Scott. I've played the damn game. Now come on, help me think of what we're missing. You know right away what their costumes need. You reach into your bag and pull out the one thing no human would ever be caught dead without.
I'm just loving the idea of someone having a unicycle in their bag.
Yes. Well, you wouldn't be caught
In all
dead without it.
True.
Rebecca, university.
Oh yeah, there was the unicycle man.
Yes.
Unicycle guy.
A unicycle
you went
or a
around carrying
gun.
books, it was amazing.
It's gotta be a unicycle. It's just funnier.
Yeah.
A unicycle? Seriously? I feel I have chosen poorly. What kind of freak show bullshit is this? This is the best thing I have ever seen.
Well, Scott,
Was it bad choices?
Come on, Scott. Doug and Wilbert would never ride a unicycle. Well, maybe they should, Damien. Maybe they should. Look, everybody's gonna be going as Doug and Wilbert, but only we will be going as Doug and Wilbert on a unicycle. Huh? I guess it's a good excuse to run over people's toes. Okay, unicycle it is. You can't believe that worked. You were just trying to get rid of your cousin's shitty unicycle. You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity.
It's trade places.
what?
I have no idea. I don't know game mechanics.
I want to see what the challenge is, though. We challenge? See what happens?
Okay, maybe it's like rock, paper, scissors sort of decide.
Everyone chooses a celebrity. Oh god. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before thinking,
Okay.
why is this taking me so long? Okay.
Ryan Reynolds.
Chris Hemsworth.
I was just thinking of Bay once.
Sorry. Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Okay, so Chris Hemsworth, Ryan Reynolds,
Ryan
and
Reynolds.
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Player orders decided based on how weird a video game starring the selected celebrity would be. Well,
Game
Chris Hemsworth
starring-
is Thor, so that wouldn't be that weird. And Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool and the Green Lantern.
I feel Ryan Reynolds is therefore even less weird. He's like
Yeah, also
as
he's
Ryan
Detective
Reynolds as
Pikachu in the movie they're doing.
Yes.
So he's like the most normal.
most likely.
Yes.
to be-
Then Chris Hemsworth, and then although there are such video games as like America's Next Top Model and things like
That's a
that.
video
so
game?
It is. So you can imagine like Beyonce having a very different genre of video games. Yeah, you're probably the weirdest though. So I guess
Yes.
yours is the weirdest.
Yeah. And then
Hemsworth.
Yeah.
And then Ryan Reynolds.
So still third.
Ooh. No. Oh my god.
Do we have to pick a table? Oh my god.
Yes, I think you do.
Wait, do we know the two
No,
like,
I
cat
don't
people
think
are?
I think there's some people we don't know. There's like cat person.
Yeah.
And dog person.
Yeah.
Well, they're both variants on cat persons.
I mean, I could go and sit with my bae, but let's go over here because we haven't spoken to Medusa yet. You find Damien and Vera hunched over a scale model of Spooky National Bank made of milk cartons, lunch trays, and ketchup packets. Alright, we'll go in through the side entrance, disable the alarms with an EMP, and blow the safe. Why don't we just blow up the side entrance, blow up the alarms, and blow up the safe? Because we only have so much C4, Damien. That sounds like a personal problem. What's this thing? Damien points at a kosher dill pickle in front of the vault labelled Police Ogre. That's the Police Ogre. He's got eyes all the way around his head, never sleeps, doesn't take bribes, and is invincible in combat. Can we blow him up? No, we can't blow him up. We need to find a way around him. Well, I'm out of ideas. Yo, Amira, we'll cut you in on the heist if you can solve this ogre problem for us. Luckily, you're a heist mastermind.
Doesn't surprise me, given Amira.
Before Vera or Damien can react, you rob the bank yourself and split the money with Vera, or eat the pickle. I like Vera. I'm gonna
She's
split
cool
the money
looking.
with her. Quick as a flash, you take a cab over to the bank, walk in the front door, fist bump the police ogre, and walk out with all the money.
Just in your lunch break.
You ride back to school and dump half the money out on the table, totally burying their shitty scale model of the bank. What? How? You explain that you and the police ogre go to the same salsa dancing class. Taking advantage of personal friendships for illicit profit? I've never respected you more. I assume this pile of money and gold ingots is my share? You nod, sexily. Hey, where's my cut? I've got your cut right here, interloper. Vera stabs Damien with one of the irresponsibly sharp butter knives the school cafeteria provides. You've never been more turned on.
Okay, so I can't sit there. Random catnip. I'm gonna sit with these guys. When you arrive at their table, you find that Polly and Liam aren't eating. They're just taking pictures of their food. Welcome to the don't need to eat, so we just take dope food pic zone, baby. We believe that food, like children, should be seen and not tasted. Yeah, I mean, have you ever tasted a baby? Have you? I don't know, maybe. My weekends are usually kind of a blur. Like, last Saturday, there will be plenty of time to chronicle your sexploits later, Polly. Right now, we need to focus on these food pics. While Liam and Polly were busy bantering, you were busy arranging a dope food pic of your own. And now to complete your masterpiece. A food pic instead of food is a bottle of whiskey with ketchup on it. Or a food pic of Liam taking a food pic. So meta. Let's go for the meta one. You level your phone at Liam just as he's about to snap a food pic. But his vampire reflexes are too quick for you. Ha! Trying to out-meta the meta master, are you? We'll see about that. Liam levels his phone at Polly just as she's about to take a food pic. Now you're taking a food pic of a food pic of a food pic. Whoa, are we pointing our phones to each other now? I want to play too. Suddenly, Polly's got her phone pointed at you. It's a food pic of a food pic of a food pic of a food pic. We've done it! We've created the meta triangle, the most meta shape in existence. This is our finest hour. The world around you dissolves into green columns of numbers and letters. You've done it! You can see the code! You are the one! The programming of the video game you're in awards you by raising your relationship points with the character known as Liam.
I'll go to the... Oh, wait, no, yes. I'll go and talk to these people. Then, because that's the other option of main characters or whatever. You waltz over to Miranda and Scott's table to find them peering suspiciously into a burger. Secret sauce, secret sauce. What dread mysteries do you conceal? Whoa, do you think the secret sauce can talk? Cool! Hey, secret sauce. Hey, secret sauce! What are you made out of? No, Scott. My question was rhetorical. Awesome! Mine was loud!
He's cute!
It's no use. We will never discern the active ingredient of this delicious secret sauce. Unless you have an idea, Brian. The blood of your father's enemies, Miranda. That's why it's so delicious. You're overthinking this, Scott. It's a sauce made of secrets. I think the second one's funnier, I'm not sure. The first one's hilarious, because it's just weird. Blood? Of the air people? I didn't know the high school cafeteria cared about my family's ancient rivalry. And everyone knows the air people bleed candy syrup and barbecue sauce. I should have known. You know, I don't normally eat food myself. I have serfs for that. but I may have to make an exception. Ah, more blood? But I eat blood all the time, like pretty much every full moon. Scott's a little disappointed, but you don't care. You're busy sharing a saucy burger with Miranda.
This is a very sexy lunchtime.
Challenge again, because it's fun. Everyone chooses a brand. Say your choice out loud. Okay. Coca-Cola.
Stapler pens.
Gosh, making new brands. Oh, the newest thing I've got to hand, I'll just go with Copperberg.
That's clearly what we're doing. It's more of a look to your left and name the brand.
Yes.
Okay, player orders decided based on how funny and crazy it would be if the selected brand teamed up with a popular K-pop group that starred in all their ads. Probably the pens, let's be honest.
I could imagine
I'm just gonna have to
I'd
admit I don't know
with
what that is.
though.
What, K-pop?
I went with
No.
Stapler pens.
Okay. Literally a brand of pens. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I do know what K-pop is. I'm not quite that out of the loop in everything.
I don't know. Although I can't imagine.
I'm not sure they would be allowed to
Do
star in
alcohol, yeah. But I could see them doing something ridiculously crazy to advertise pens.
Yeah.
There probably is some K-pop band advertising Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
So,
I feel like you're gonna be third.
yeah. I think pens maybe then beer.
Yeah.
Hey. Evening.
What? Hang on, my week 1 morning was going to a club.
Yep.
Hey, where am I gonna go?
This cat person. Yeah.
Meow.
I'm gonna investigate the cat person. Okay. Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats, shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures, even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments. So, take a look.
Okay.
Too poor for this. That's a bloody tampon. Is that a snake around a sword or a snake around a sword?
It says, yeah.
Practical yet kind of funny glasses. Tampon used by the former prom queen. Okay. A Russian novel with an insightful approach to universal matters such as love and death.
I wonder who that one's for.
A sexy fake Latin accent. A motivational
Look, it's
poster.
Bob Ross.
It's Bob Ross. A blanket with 2 holes. Literally
And
just a
then
white blanket with 2 eye holes in it. Bag of regular cocaine, which I can't afford. A corpse. Yep, I'm selling a corpse. It's like some kind of a fashion accessory. A PR agent. I also can't afford. A fake badass snake tattoo. I was right. It was a tattoo. Or something else I'm too poor for. A penguin mask. What? I would only have 5 money.
Well, the tampon's cheap.
Wait, how much is the Bob Ross painting?
5.
Accent?
They're all 5,
5.
except for the tampon.
I'm gonna go with the sexy accent and buy some things because who knows how this is gonna end.
Oh, it put your,
I'm always amazed at how people keep coming and buying all this stupid crap.
put your charm up, I think.
Yeah.
It did bring your money down.
Yeah. I now have 0 money.
Okay.
Hello. Right, so, gosh, choices. I have to make choices.
Yeah, it's hard.
Gosh. Outdoors at night, because I'm not at all edgy. Oh, this seems familiar. That day, during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You're talking to Juan, the small magical Latino cat, when he tells you you won't ever be as fun as Bob the scary clown. You accept the challenge. You go straight to Bob, stab him several times, open his bleeding chest, and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun. Wait,
Yeah.
what? Really? Do you think that's how this works? Well, it is. You gain +2 fun from poor Bob. Scott and Miranda seem to be arguing about something. Your sweet Is that mediation? That is
Yeah.
mediation or meditation. Mediation skills are clearly needed. No, I know our football team is called the Spooky High Spooky Monsters Spook, but who also play sports. But what's our mascot? Our mascot? Oh dang, you're right. We don't have one. Ooh, what about Misha the mermaid? Mermaids are monsters. No way, too girly. Try this. Wally the werewolf. Why? Why's it gotta be a werewolf? We're the monsters, not the werewolves. Yeah, well, we're not the mermaids either. Maybe the problem is that the team name is trying to cover a huge, diverse group of people with a single label. No, Coach is never wrong. We're just not thinking hard enough. Think. 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 Hey, you! You look like a hard thinker. What mascot should we use for our team? Easy. We'll just genetically engineer a cross between every type of monster at the school. Head of a werewolf, tail of a mermaid, hair of a Medusa, angst of a vampire. We'll call it Abe the Abomination. Just find a regular human, dress him up in a business suit, and make him the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. Corporate greed. That's the real monster. I'm picking the second one. I don't care that it makes no sense to the character. It's just the second one. But if corporate greed is the real monster, what are we then? Aren't we real monsters? Are we regular people? Fake monsters? Vegetables? Fictional characters in a video game made for people to amuse themselves by trying to romance us? Oh, my thinking muscle is hurting. I think you just broke Scott. Congratulations. Breaking Scott is definitely not cool. This is why we can't have nice things. You lose -2 fun and -1 smarts.
You're doing pretty
Hang on,
well.
I didn't see the stat change then. Did I lose -2, in other words, gain 2, or did I lose 2?
No, you had 11 fun before.
Yeah, you've lost
Okay.
it.
I'm losing. I'm bad at video games.
Inga!
I'm gonna go to the library, I think. I feel like Inga would be a library person. Oh, okay, never mind. That day you spent some time on the library's PCs, playing some good old online poker. I am quite familiar with online gambling, so...
You found your in-game self.
Seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gained 2 money!
I need to go there.
You notice Damien and Liam arguing as intensely as they are stupidly. You're not unique. I'm fucking unique. Huh, you wish. I'm unique like a snowflake made of flash-frozen tears. Well, I'm unique like a snowflake made of flash-frozen fuck you. I'm so unique, I eat garlic with every meal. Big deal. I'm so unique, I've got a tattoo of the baby Jesus on my ass. Yawn. I'm so unique, I let my victims suck my blood. Weak. I'm so unique, I go to church every Sunday. Hey, I'd do that too if I wasn't allergic. Would not. Would too. Bite me, Alucard. Don't tempt me, Mephistophelusa. This could go on forever, and if it does, you'll never get to smooch either of them. It's up to you to put an end to this debate once and for all. You suggest they decide the issue by... Oh. Tomb robbery contest? Oh my god! Or number of Instagram followers. That's boring. Tomb robbery? That's extremely problematic. You expect me to defile the remains of my undead brethren? Just to win a contest? Sounds rad to me. I rub tombs all the time, like for groceries and shit. That's where I got my pet talking skull. That thing hates me. Well, I won't do it. I have principles. Looks like I win by default then, bat boy. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to go fuck up some ancient graves anyway, for laughs. You'll probably be cursed for generations for giving Damien the idea, but at least Damien likes you. You gain 2 creativity and 1 boldness. Ooh, it's the weekend.
Something happened to...
Inga! Oh god. You're hanging out with some of your absolute best buds, or at least people who seem to tolerate you, for now. Miranda, Vera, Scott, Brian, and Amira! Suddenly, an interdimensional room opens. Good god, this had better not be... Oh, what? Fear not, my loves, for it is I, the interdimensional prince, here to save you. Oh, hi again, buddy! Not him, he's always so damn delusional. I certainly like my suitors to court me with great passion, of course, but ideally I prefer it done without attempting to kidnap me, which I have a feeling he's about to do. Kidnap you? No, my sweet strawberry daiquiris. I am here to save you. Save us from what, you lunatic? Why, your humdrum existence in this useless place of learning where no learning is done. From your repetitive adventures in mundane love-related tasks, I'm here to take you somewhere entirely new, full of unlimited choices. Soldiers, do your rescuing. From out of the interdimensional rift pours an army of soldiers. This sounds a very Avengers-y. Who surround Miranda, Vera, and Scott for their own protection. Looks like you're gonna need to re-rescue them from their unwanted rescue. Fighting this many soldiers could be tricky, but luckily you're an expert at the most powerful soldier fighting technique of all. The Dirty Double Dragon Dance! Of course. Less luckily, your partner Pablo was killed after using the dance to save you from a 3-headed cougar. During Double Dragon 2, Pablo and Inga are back. And you can't perform it alone. If you could, it wouldn't be called the Double Dragon Dance. Time to grab one of your other friends to perform this bold and daring dance with you, but which one will be up to the challenge? Oh, this is hard. I've got to pick between you guys. In that moment, you realise a shocking truth. Pablo survived the cougar attack, so was badly disfigured. He went through plastic surgery and is now known as Brian. Or Amira is so incredibly at the Dirty Double Dragon Dance that she won Monsters Have monstrous talent with it. And her partner also seemingly died in a freak cougar accident, so you're perfect for each other. I mean, I think given the 2 options, obviously I have to go for Brian, seeing as he is my partner. The soldiers glare menacingly, surrounding you and your other 3 friends more closely. You and Brian link hands and begin the Dirty Double Dragon Dance. You do the worm, you throw axles, you twerk, and you twirl. Before too long, all the soldiers have been killed by dance. How dare you defeat all my soldiers with that incredible dance? Come to think of it, maybe I'll marry Inga or Brian. You're both very, very talented and attractive. I wish you luck in getting through this repetitive game of life. Oh, huzzah! Saved at last. That was a close one. Oh, he's gone already? I'll miss him. He's so strong, I bet he could have been great on sports teams. Seriously, Scott is such a creep. But he was trying to rescue us. I know, buddy. Come on, let's all go celebrate our freedom from freedom. Yes, thank you ever so much for saving us from being saved, Inga and Brian. That dance was the awesomest. You'll have to teach it to me sometime. Then you will hear some kind of voice coming from nowhere, and the voice says, Double Dragon 3. Inga and Brian get double dates. In theatres next March. Wow, that was like a movie trailer thing. Are we really characters in a movie? Does that mean I'm the way underpaid female lead? Huzzah! A narrator voiceover? That's flaccid, soppy writing. What's this? A Charlie Kaufman movie? I'm out. Oh, and you both gain +3 boldness. Inga started off with like no boldness and is already like the boldest one that we have.
We don't have any stats over 11 except your boldness.
Okay, challenge again. Everyone chooses an animal. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
I have to go with octopus again.
Well, I'm going with a platypus.
Sorry, I said wolf, I don't know if you...
We didn't hear that, sorry.
Oh,
Wolf.
I said it as you were talking... wolf.
Okay.
No, the rest that's really reductive because werewolves, but...
Inga died after being attacked by 8 of the selected
I'm sorry, but I think wolf loses that one.
Yeah.
8 octopi.
Or 8 platypi.
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 Platypi?
I think
Platypus has got to be the more interesting way to die.
Yeah, how would they do that?
that's true.
Okay, and then octopus, and then wolf.
Week 2 more.
I like how a week is like 3.
Yep.
A morning
3
and
events.
evening and a lunch. I'm gonna go somewhere I haven't been yet. I'm gonna go to... or do I go buy things? Because I have a bit of money. The bathrooms. Good old Inga, what's it gonna be today? Kind of tempted to get one of the event things
Intrigued.
and see what they are. Do I get the corpse? Or do I get the blanket with 2 holes?
I mean, she's trying to get rid of the corpse, but she's totally not trying to get rid of the corpse.
I'm gonna get the corpse. Bye, stranger. Okay, so I've got a corpse.
Okay.
Don't know what that means for me.
Maybe that's gonna happen to you. Where am I gonna go? Have any of us been to class yet?
No.
No. It's not like we've got to balance study and social life in this
I'm gonna go to
game.
the library. Tentacles. That day, you spent some time on the library's PCs, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money.
Sounds like Amira.
I'm a Nigerian prince. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose -10 karma, which isn't a stat these days, so who cares? And you gain +2 money. Without warning, Vera pulls you aside and hisses in your ear. Oh my god, the stalker's back. You follow her pointed finger and see a guy dressed in a white toga and winged sandals facing away from you. He looks like a creep. He's been following me everywhere. He thinks I don't notice him checking me out in that mirrored shield he has, but I totally do.
Oh, Greek mythology joke.
It's such a chore being this beautiful all the time. How am I ever gonna get rid of him? Threaten to feed a damsel to a sea monster? That'll distract him. He looks Greek. Why not bribe Zeus, king of the gods? So, mythology joke or Greek?
It's Perseus who goes against Medusa, right? And he is also possibly... No, it might be Theseus who leaves the girl on an island. They're both all terrible people.
Is it the same? Is it the same Greek story, or are they mixing them up?
I can't... Yeah, one of them definitely leaves. Lots of women almost get eaten by sea monsters in Greek mythology. Like, Andromeda's the famous one.
But also,
isn't she?
like literally going to bribe Zeus, king of the gods?
Because, Zeus does a very good job of controlling all the other Greek gods and demigods and heroes in
he's
mythology.
not a total asshole.
Yeah. I mean, what could go wrong with that? I did just spend the morning sending emails trying to scam people.
Oh.
With all the money left in your bank account, you go to the liquor store and buy a 40-ounce of King Cobra and some Pez. You pour it all out in the parking lot and look expectantly up at the sky. Lightning strikes you. Twice. Good God. I'd rather take my chances with the snorker than slum it with a poor person who doubles as a lightning rod. Oh, because you blew all your money at the liquor store, you don't have any money left over for your hospital bills. You lose -2 boldness and -1 money. I now have no boldness.
Hello.
And I like how
So
you
not
used
play video
one
games.
money to get like loads of stuff to try and.
No, I used 2 money.
Oh right.
But think about that. It
No, I
was
gained 2
what,
money.
it
Yes, I
was-
used 1 money.
It was 1 money for the liquor and the Pez, but 5 money for a pair of glasses from the shop.
Yep.
Yeah.
Clearly, the person selling stuff on campus is ripping everyone off.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go to class because we haven't been there yet. That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. Today in Monster Math, it's Scott's turn to stand at the board and solve the equations. Oh, this is going to be a train wreck. You'd think he would have prepared for this, but as he passes your seat, he whispers, "Bro, help me out, bro. I spent all week doing sit-ups and I didn't study at all, bro. Just signal me, bro, with the right answer somehow. Please? I'll eat your homework for your next time you need an excuse." Before you can answer, Scott's up at the board, looking awkward as hell, with the chalk in his hand. What's your plan?
What?
Signal Scott using semaphore, or write the correct answers somewhere no one would suspect. Your butt. I feel like there's a sensible option here and a silly option.
Does Scott know semaphore?
Well, the thing is, he's not going to know semaphore, is he? But also, like, I feel much this school is unusual. I somehow don't think writing answers on my butt in the classroom is a good idea. So I'm
Which
going to
one's
use semaphore.
Flag.
I thought it was the flag one. Because that's subtle.
No one's gonna notice that either.
No. Not so creative. You bust out your coloured semaphore flags that you always carry in case of maritime emergencies. The teacher ignores you frantically waving flags at the back of the room. She already knows you're a weirdo. Scott squints at your flag waving, interprets the motions and confidently nods his head. I know this one. The answer is right flag overhead, left flag at 11 o'clock, both flags to the right, both flags to the left. Yeah, I got it. He did not get it. The teacher
We're both
notices your
doing
flag
well.
waving and has you cursed as punishment. You lose 2 smarts and 1 creativity.
Oh. Challenge, obviously.
Wait,
Everybody chooses an object. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
A curtain.
Bed.
a car tire rolling away from a crash on fire.
It's very specific.
Yes.
So your order is decided based on how useful the selection. I'm on a desert island. I don't think yours would be very useful.
A burning
No.
tire on a desert island. I don't know. Fire. could
Fire
be
is helpful. What would you say again?
A curtain. I could use it as a shade or a hammock.
Yeah. And bed.
You could use it as a bed.
Depends what sort of bed it is. You could also use it as shelter underneath
This
the
is
bed.
true.
I don't know who thinks what's the most useful.
I think probably bed, curtain, tire, but
Yeah. What do you think? I don't think the tire is that helpful.
Because you can make fire other ways.
Yeah.
if you've got a bed, you can use parts of that to make fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We go bed, curtain,
Tire.
tire.
Rolling away from car wreck.
Lunchtime!
Rebecca's fixing this. She's almost always first.
No, I'm not.
I've been first a couple of times. You're just usually last.
Yeah.
Who's that in the top table? I mean, I don't care. I'm going to sit with him because I'm kind of going for Damien, let's be honest. Inga started off as like the kind of not very monstrous one with the low boldness, and now she's just like steal a, burn down the school. find Scott and Damien immersed in their favourite mobile game, Pokemon's Go, based on the classic Pocket Humans.
Because that's Pokemon. It's just like...
My Reginald Bosworth uses income tax audit. Uses. Oh no! My Lindsay Roberts never saves receipts! It's super effective! Haha! And now for the finishing blow. Wait, what? Reginald contracted lymphoma? Reginald's lymphoma deals 500 physical damage to him and 999 emotional damage to him and his loved ones? Woo, I win again! Why are your Pokemon so unhealthy, Damien? Because I make them all smoke cigarettes and live next to toxic waste dumps, obviously.
I kinda wanna play this
Maybe
game.
you should stop that. Where's the fun in that? Let's have another match. Oh my god!
He's the other person.
What are you nerds doing? Nerding around? Nerd up, nerds. What is he, though? He has, like... I assume
the
he's...
entire school spirit behind him.
Yeah, I think he may be, like, the football team.
He's the ultimate jock.
Whoa, Scott, is that you? We didn't recognize you into all that nerdery. What are you doing playing a dumb video game with stupid babies? But Pokemon's isn't dumb, it's cool! Because...
His teammates are
Because... No way is Scott gonna come up with anything. But if you do, maybe you can score some points with Scott or Damien. Shown in the photograph of Pokemon's Go can also be used as a football, or say nothing and pelt them with stewed vegetables.
I think I know which one you're going.
I'm going to pelt them with stewed vegetables, let's be honest. Ah! Vegetables! We hate those! Stop it! Seriously, pelt us with ground beef or something. Or at least sausages or pig's ears. How about some forks and knives? Or some knives and knives.
Irresponsibly shot.
I'm just gonna keep throwing knives. These knives are almost as bad as the vegetables. Guys, come on, stop throwing carrots and knives at my cousins. You stop, alright? As soon as the wolf pack have retreated out of range. The wolf pack. Nice thinking. Finally a use for vegetables, am I right? Damien barely remembers to take the knife out of his hand before high-fiving you. He does though, so that's a win.
Okay. I'm gonna...
Ooh, who's that? Oh, that's the prince, the interdimensional prince.
I'm gonna go sit down with these guys. The table you chose is quite crowded. Liam sits across from Miranda, who is flanked by two well-dressed servants. One of the servants cuts a slice of Salisbury steak and feeds it to the other. Seriously, Miranda, you have servants to chew your food for you? What? Of course not. That would be barbaric. The servant happily swallows the Salisbury steak. I have servants to eat for me. They're called eating serfs. Don't you have any? First of all, no. I don't eat food. Second of all, that totally defeats the purpose of eating. Aren't you worried about starving? Why would I be? My serfs get all the calories I need to stay fit and healthy. Ugh. I have no objective reason to care about this, but suddenly it's all I care about. Someone convince Miranda to stop this madness. Maybe you should start this madness, Liam. Imagine all the food you can Instagram without having to eat any of it. But Miranda, look at the contented smile on that servant's face. You think he's eating for you, but secretly, he's eating for himself. Oh, I don't know, because...
Are they using the term surf because she's a mermaid? Is that a
think
really
so.
bad pun? Okay.
I think it could be.
I don't know which one's actually the Liam version. Because yes, Instagram, but is that ignoring the fact that he just said this is all I'm thinking about, make her eat?
Yeah.
I don't know, let's see if it's less well thought out than that. Let's start this madness.
Oh.
No, it was her. You
He's
might
doing
have
his little
liked
blushy
her.
face though.
For too long, I have needlessly ordered off the cafeteria menu, leaving my food untouched, even as I take the most artistic grams. By the wastefulness, by the intense artistic merit of my photographs. But I need compromise no longer. Finally, I can have my cake and pay someone else to eat it too. Oh, Miranda, this makes way less sense for someone who actually needs to eat to survive. Oh, you're just jealous of how cute my serfs are. Eat up, little guys. I'm not full yet. Seriously, how does Miranda keep from starving to death? Do they put an IV in her while she sleeps? Whatever, she's happy.
Hello. So I've got the choice of the like Star Prince guy, or the cat, or I'm gonna go and talk to the cat because she might sell. She might sell.
I think she's
Sell
always there to
stuff.
sell something.
Let's face it. Let's face it, you're probably going to end up losing your money in some stupid way anyway. Why not spend it here first? It's called being smart. So how much have I actually got? Okay, I have 5 money.
The body is sold out.
Sold out of corpse. And what's Hype Station? Well, it's the PR agent.
PR agent.
Right.
Right,
I'm gonna get the
Sex
fake
is that
badass
massive.
tattoo.
Nice.
I can
It
see
has
Brian
flame.
with a fake badass tattoo.
Street cred plus 9,000.
It has flames and a skull and even a knife. With this, you can murder your enemies, go to prison, make everyone your bitch, and then murder them too. And go to some kind of super prison? Street cred plus 9,000. Purchase.
Whoa, your
Fake
boldness
badass
just
tattoo.
went.
Yeah.
Wow! I am the boldest.
What
You
was
know
your
what?
boldness before?
10? All profits made are donated to a good cause. Spoiler alert, the good cause is buying me a new phone. Sweet!
Let's trade
Trade
places.
places.
Everyone chooses a food. So choose out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Cheese.
Spaghetti
Pizza.
bolognese.
We've got Italian, I think.
Yes.
Based on how funny it would be to give Brian the nickname Brian the Cool. Brian the Cool Spaghetti Bolognese.
Yes.
The cool pizza or the cool cheese.
The cool cheese is a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I think that's probably like the least weird.
Yeah, I think spaghetti bolognese is the first. Just
Yes.
because of the length.
Brian, the cool spaghetti bolognese, it is now your name.
Yeah.
Like if it was a Medusa or like a mind flare or something, spaghetti bolognese would make more sense.
It's evening. Where am I gonna go this evening? I don't think they have class in the evening.
I never
Leave
have
the
class.
bathrooms at night. That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give +0 shit, but you gain +2 boldness, which is good because I was sorely lacking. Afterwards, you discover you've been poisoned, and only Vera has the antidote. She does this all the time. It's how she invites you to hang out.
I ship it though.
There you are. Thank you so much for coming. I am embarking on a new criminal enterprise. And I need a consigliere.
Concierge.
It wasn't concierge.
Was it not?
No,
Okay.
there was no G at the end.
Uh,
It's Italian, but I don't know how to do Italian.
Well, from the IT crowd, you just sort of say everything in Italian
Yeah,
accent.
I'm just imagining Ivy from Once Upon a Time for this character in my head for some reason.
I don't think we've seen Ivy. I think
No.
that must have been the new season. That's a new season,
This
isn't
new
it?
season.
Oh, okay, yeah, I have no
Yeah,
idea.
we don't.
The idea is simple, yet brilliant. Think Uber, but for killing people. I call it murder. But it turns out the market is flooded with assassination apps and blood. I need a way to get ahead of the pack. And since you're such a good advisor... Really? You came to me? Differentiate yourself by being the only service that offers free-range organic murders. Viral marketing. Literally. Tailor a highly contagious virus to make people love murder. Free-range organic murders is very hipster.
It
But
is.
she did just poison me.
True.
She doesn't get my attention. He's more the virus type person.
Yeah.
Like a virus that actually makes people like your app. That's
Sounds
intriguing.
good.
You can do that? Great. You can use my private chemical weapons laboratory. And so, this is working better than I ever could have imagined. Demand for murder has gone through the roof since you released that virus. Sure, the side effects include vomiting, bloody tears, male lactation, cobra feet, time dilation, rigor mortis, rectal teeth, renegade spleen, microaggressions, sudden tattoos, hair trauma, liquefaction, and coughing. But it's well worth it for the profits I'm raking in. Plus, I'm making a literal killing selling people the antidote for all those side effects. It's not actually an antidote though. It's actually just heroin. Same difference. Did you know they used to give heroin to babies as a cough suppressant? Yeah, the real world is exactly as amoral as this video game. But whatever, you gain +2 creativity and +1 money. We are doing good in business together.
You are!
Doing good. Doing well.
But it's fine, your smarts are already 4.
Yes.
Dude, I've not been to the gym in like a day, so I have to go to the gym.
Oh.
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Many people fall during the battle. You can't take any more, so you valiantly go straight to the other team's leader and start negotiations for a
I feel like at monster school, they actually die.
They probably get killed, but I don't know if they're like dead.
Yeah.
After hours of intense diplomacy, you commit to an agreement. What an unexpected twist! You gain +10 righteousness. But this game is so wrong in so many ways that you would be lucky if you could do anything with that, and +2 charm. You find Scott sadly holding an open bottle of power sludge, the food-like elixir that gets you ripped. Bro, this protein shake in a bottle is gross. I don't even know what most of these ingredients are. Wow, can James do these words? Flabelgraven? Abercrombide? Kale? Plus, it tastes like butt. Not a stranger's butt, which is exciting to smell, but a gross, nasty butt from the butt swamp. I can't just toss it, though. I already opened it, and Coach is always saying I gotta finish what I start. Bro, help me find something to mix into this power drink that'll make me buff and taste good.
Makes me think of in what we do in the shadows, the werewolves that are like, we don't smell our own crotches, we just smell everyone else's.
It's a bonding thing.
Making the drink taste good, I mean. I don't need to taste good. I think I taste fine. Try this vial of genie sweat. I stole it from a genie. Good thing I brought these grape-flavored steroids. Grape-flavored steroids. Dude,
So
yes!
fun.
How did you know that my one problem with steroids was that they didn't taste like grape? Now I can get my buff on and get my recommended daily value of fruits at the same time. Now that's healthy. You think it's probably not healthy, but you're not a doctor. The doctor you stole the steroids from was a doctor. You gain +2 charm and +1 fun.
Hey, I'm gonna go to class. Oh, she's so cute though.
Aw.
That day you're the first one in class. You sometimes come early because this fits the Inga that, the starting Inga before she decided.
Setting fire to the school
Yeah,
immediately.
before she did that. Because you enjoy talking to the teacher. He's a bit bitter, but in a cool way. He treats you like an adult, and the two of you discuss life and stuff in a very snarky way.
Can you date the teacher?
Look at you, excelling at cliched movie tropes. You gain 2 smarts and +1 valuable life insight that will help you face the difficulties of being young. While doing all that, you've been carrying your newly acquired corpse as if it was a totally normal thing to do. But some people seem to think otherwise. Oh no, it's the 4 most hateful people in school. Why are you carrying a corpse, idiot? What a shameful display of distaste. Yeah, what a noob. Carrying around corpses is for noobs. Oh, a corpse! I love corpses! Also, I'm super drunk. Okay, the 3 most hateful people in school, and Polly. As the school's social elite, we disapprove of this. I'm the head of the hierarchy and I can't condone such stupidity under our domain. I'm the taste of the hierarchy, and I don't appreciate such puerile use of a corpse. Also, lesser known fact about corpses, they smell. I'm the fists of the hierarchy, and I want to punch you because punching people is what I do. I'm Polly. Also, I'm like super drunk, so whatever Vera says. Yikes. Despite your disregard for stupid social conventions and school hierarchies, you feel the urge to please them. Maybe it's because that's what this game is about. When you bought this corpse, they totally told you it was a fashion accessory, and that they were absolutely not just trying to dispose of a body. But now you're starting to feel like they might have fooled you. No time to lose. How can you convince them the corpse is actually a very hot fashion accessory? Put it on your head or put a brand on it. I'm putting it on your head sounds the stupidest and funny. I want Damien to love me.
I love the brand logo
Love
one.
me,
Yeah,
love
they're
me,
both-
say that you-
I'm gonna put the brand logo on it.
They are
Watch them all hate me.
hierarchy elite, so
Not so wealthy. Oh no. It's a scary face on Damien though. You quickly rip the logo off another piece of clothing you had with you and put it on the corpse. Wait, look! The corpse is actually a McDonald's? Damn, you're so poor, your best piece of clothing is actually a McDonald's bag you sometimes use as a hat.
you clearly have a thing about making things hats.
So, you were going to eat this corpse? Disgusting.
Cool.
Fast food companies, am I right? They're always finding new lows.
You might pick the right choice.
Give me that. Damien takes your corpse and bites its arm. He chews for a while. You're completely right, it is disgusting. No seasoning and super dry. I bet it's not even gluten-free. So immoral. I always suspected Inga was into fast food and necrophagia. You have poor eating habits written all over your face. Still drunk! And so they leave you alone with your corpse. This is the worst day ever! Also, Damien was right. The corpse is kind of under-seasoned and dry. You lose with 2 fun and 1 charm. I have very little charm. Or fun.
Charm and fun are all I have.
I'm...
I definitely don't have money.
Something happened to Amira.
Come on, flame hair. On Saturday night, I tried a cool pizza place that cooks pizza in a real pizza oven. Little did you expect that when the chef opens the oven to get your pizza, Damien appears from the flames. How does that work? Can he teleport through fire? Has he been waiting inside the oven all this time just to make a kick-ass entrance? Ah, the mystery. My dude, I fucking hate needing people's help, but I might need yours. Don't let it get to your head or I'll stab you so I don't have to owe you anything. Enough threats. Here's the deal, fuckhead. I might or might not feel attracted by your buddy, Inga. You know the one. Always making absurd choices. Being equal parts stupidly sexy and sexily stupid. And with the nice booty. But, you went very English. But I don't want to get my feelings hurt by rushing into love without proper judgment. My dads always say, if you love someone, shoot them and see what happens. Great fatherly advice, right? Thing is, Principal Giant Spider, my therapist, and the rule of law all seem to think that shooting someone to check if they're the one is not very legal. They have strongly recommended that I do all that on what they call a theoretical level, like imagining the whole thing. But imagining is for losers, and since you both know Inga and are a loser yourself, I thought you could tell me, what would Inga do if I were to shoot her? Inga is all about getting shot. She goes to the doctor every day just to get a shot, and shot's the only thing she does when partying. So I think you can give her a shot. Or, believe it or not, if you were to shoot Inga, she would not be into it. Hashtag true story. In terms of Rebecca and Inga, I feel like probably not being shot. I mean, he's already said he likes you.
I know, but what if that means he's then like, no?
But also, do you want Rebecca to succeed or not?
I mean, he's pretty cute.
Yes, but we can't all win.
We can all win!
I'm pretty sure we just need to get to prom. We're not, as long as we're not competing. I mean, again, it's monster school, so
Like, what is Inga? She's like a Frankenstein. Maybe she'd be fine.
yeah. You know what? Inga is all about getting shot. Wow, that's convenient.
I mean, I'm probably gonna end up dead at the end of this
I
game,
have a
but...
feeling dating me could increase someone's chances of getting shot. Or stabbed. You don't get to be as big an asshole as me with having some enemies along the way. I would feel bad if my loved one was to get shot because of me, but knowing Inga is so into getting shot is a relief. I fucking hate guilt. Okay, seems like my heart isn't being a drunk idiot this time. I might be onto something nice. And who knows, if she's so into getting shot, I might add some spice into my foreplay, if you know what I mean. I mean shooting Inga before having sex with her, just to be clear. Wow, you're so welcome, Inga. Both for getting you some demon dick and for the blood loss you're about to experience. You had too much blood anyway. What is this game?
I don't know.
I get more charm for being such a good friend. I'm good at
I kind
this.
of love the Damien Inga thing, because Inga's like, kind of started off as the good girl, very quickly veered off into doing terrible things for the bad boy.
Cause the
I'm a good
bad
friend.
boys are always
Bad boys, what you
catching
gonna
my
do? Okay, everyone chooses something bad. There's something bad happening in Oz, guys. So yeah, do that. I don't know, murder.
eye. The suffering of the proletariat.
Getting my big break from catching laryngitis.
Oh my god. We're just making musical theatre references now. You know that feeling when you know she would go for you if only there were doors, like... How horrible it would be if the selected thing was part of a torture device or legal punishment. I mean,
Wait, what were your two?
first was murder.
Murder.
And
then
mine was
no
the
doors.
suffering of the proletariat.
And then
I don't know, I think
laryngitis.
that's pretty good as a torture device.
I think Brian can
Or a
win.
legal punishment.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a thing that exists and happens.
And now we're laryngitis or murder.
Laryngitis as a torture device. I mean, it's also...
It depends. You give you laryngitis and then like, here's Phantom.
Yeah.
Sing it all.
Yeah, that's pretty torturous.
Christine's part at the end of Phantom of the Opera. Go.
Or rather...
And a lot of screaming.
If you're murdered, that means the torture's stopping.
Yeah.
But then capital punishment, I'm not a huge fan of either, so...
No.
It is how horrible it would be. So yeah.
Yeah.
I do feel laryngitis is maybe the weaker one. I mean, to be honest, if I had laryngitis, I'd probably still enjoy singing Phantom of the
Yeah.
Opera. As painful as it was, I'm still like, I'm singing, I'm having a good time. Just, you know, missing a big break is hard.
Yeah.
Morning!
Hello. Right. I've not been to... I don't think I've been to, like... No, shit, I'm gonna go to the bathrooms. I haven't been to the bathrooms yet. No, the auditorium. I haven't been there either. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you can't help but feel you're not as good as the role requires you to be. Oh wow, that costume.
It's a great costume.
You made it
It
yourself.
There doesn't seem to be any ordinary way of getting yourself there, but there might just be an extraordinary way. You summon the devil, one of many, and make a deal to enhance your creativity just a bit. You gain +2 creativity. You also lose 3 years of life at the end of the deal, but who cares? They weren't happening in-game anyway. You find Scott pacing around the stage,
Brian
chanting
Scott.
to himself under his breath.
I feel
I
like
like-
it's going that way.
I'm not like, I wasn't like angling for Scott straight away, but like every choice is just leading me towards him,
Yeah,
so I'm like,
it's like-
I am now.
I think you're going Vera or Damien.
Liam.
Liam.
Yeah.
Damien's Dream Daddy.
Tree. What is tree? Roots, leaves, bark. Ah! Ah! What? Bark! No, this is too hard. When I saw that school play had tryouts and practices, I thought theatre would be like the
Scott is
sports
the
of the arts.
Yeah.
The coach never asks me to become a majestic oak tree. He only asks me to catch balls and sometimes throw them. How do I know what it's like to be a tree deep down? Only know how to bark up them and pee on them. What am I supposed to do? Pee on myself? Yes, good plan. Pee on yourself. You are what you eat. Consume the script. Consume the script.
You did have to eat your homework lunch.
He did.
He did. Consume the script. I've been trying to bulk up the sport, so eating paper in bulk probably
It's not
would
creative,
probably
but
help.
he still likes it.
He pulls his script out of his bag and hinges his jaw and swallows it whole. I don't feel more like a tree, but I probably haven't eaten a tree's worth of paper yet. Scott wanders off, hopefully to continue more treely pursuits. But when you run into him later, he looks even more distressed than before. I didn't feel like a tree when I ate my script, so I ate Vera's, and Polly's, and Damien's, and the directors, and the stage managers, and the assistant stage managers, and now no one even knows what the play is about. It doesn't even matter if I feel like a tree, there's no play to be a tree in. The actors are forced to write a new script to replace the old one. It's mostly the same, except with more lines about how you, specifically, suck. You lose 2 fun and 1 creativity.
Inga, I don't think I've been to the bathrooms yet. Or outdoors. I'm gonna go to the bathrooms though.
It's been 3 weeks.
That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority except presumably the teacher that I liked beforehand.
It wasn't his class.
But you don't stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of eternity. So you do some graffiti on the wall. No way. The graffiti says, I'm bold as fuck. And you know what? It turns out the wall is a magical wall that grants wishes.
What happened?
What a wall! A deep voice resounds from within the wall and says, well, not bold as fuck, but maybe a bit bold. And you gain 2 boldness. I mean, I'm pretty bold! Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall. Anyway, lucky you.
Yeah.
You're chilling in the bathroom with Damien and Miranda. Thank the gods for co-ed bathrooms. Everything's going great and you're obviously very cool until you hear some noises. Oh snap, it's Crazy Martin, the werebear janitor! Yes! Damn, we're done. If I get caught skipping class again, they're gonna feed me to the school's dragon. Or even worse, they'll make me come in on Sunday. Hey, if I can save him from a dragon, that's literally my date that I said at the start. Oh, this is bad, and I didn't bring my champion who would fight to the death to defend my honor. What can we do? It seems they're both waiting for you to do something. But how do you scare a werebear? No time to think. You bust out of the stall and... make yourself a puddle or play dead until he goes away. I'm gonna make myself as big as possible, I think. I don't know.
Which one are you actually meant to do with bears?
Play dead, I think. No, I don't know. I'm gonna make myself... I'm so bold, guys! You puff out your cheeks, stuff a bunch of toilet paper in your shirt and wave your arms in the air. Crazy Martin has no idea what the hell is happening. He thinks he's having a flashback to Nom. What? As Martin flees the bathroom, Damien puts a hand on your shoulder. That was stupid as hell, but you sure scared him to death. Stupidity plus bravery is my favorite mix. You're rad. Yes, that was superb. For a moment you scared me too. So convincing. You're my knightess in shining armor. Defeating a werebear with nothing more than toilet paper? That's something to remember. You gain 2 boldness and 1 creativity.
This is so bold.
So bold. Quite creative as well, actually.
And me.
You're charming.
I'm charming. And still pretty fun.
You're smart now. You weren't smart before.
This is true, yes. And my boldness is still very low. I haven't been to the gym yet.
I think so.
No. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place.
Every gym.
The match is so intense and both teams are so into it that you decide to raise the stakes by betting part of your charm against part of the other team's charm. That commitment amazes your whole team and their spirit is fueled by determination. Finally, you win and take 2 charm from the other team's leader. She's now a bit less fabulous. Between class periods, you discover a severed horse head in your locker. It has a note in its mouth telling you to meet Vera ASAP.
Vera is after you go.
I know she is. I'm so glad you've come. I have another crime problem which will benefit from your insight. Thanks to your input, murder has cornered the market in app-based assassinations. And yet, the other crime lords don't take me seriously. Just because I'm not a 40-year-old man with a scary scar, those sexist morons think this is just a phase for me. Since when did having a killer body and flawless skin disqualify a girl from a life of crime? It's disgusting. How can I show these chauvinist goons what crime really means to me? Come on, think of something. You're my most trusted advisor. Quit crime? They'll come crawling back once they see how bad it is without you. Or write a song about it. I'll help. Quit crime doesn't seem like the good choice, but then if it does make them... She's hard.
I don't know how much help a song could really be.
Yeah. I feel like she has to be the slightly more dastardly option. But it could backfire very badly. So charming. Well, you know, if this advice was coming from anyone other than you, I'd ignore it. But you haven't been wrong yet, apart from when I was struck by lightning twice. Fine. As of today, I'm quitting crime. I'll let the other bosses know. I'm sure they'll be so pleased. A few days later, you're getting manicure with Vera when Gunbozo Ginetti, arch-humorist of the Deranged Clown Assembly, bursts in, weeping. Well, either he's weeping, or he's got a sad face painted on his regular face. It's hard to tell with clowns. What are you doing here, Bozo? Didn't they tell you I quit crime? Gunbozo makes a series of gestures, honks, and quacks. Clownish. Luckily, Vera's fluent. What's that you say? The world of crime is a wreck without me. Do tell. He says nobody's been able to get good poison since I retired. Everyone's money is frightfully unlaundered. Plus, half the bosses are dead because the letters I sent out announcing my sabbatical were full of vicious fungal spores. Well, I had no idea you were all so miserable without me. You can tell the bosses I'm back in the game. Gunbozo leaps up in the air and clicks the heels of his enormous red shoes. I love you too, Bozo. We'll have a gang war to celebrate. See you on the battlefield. Gunbozo runs out of the nail salon and piles into his tiny car with his 20 closest friends. Vera looks at you, dumbstruck. I must say, I never thought this would work. You truly are a loyal advisor. Oh, if only you could be more than just an advisor. But you can't risk sharing your true feelings. Better just take the 2 smarts and +1 money and move on. Money again. I'm slowly climbing back up there.
I feel like a lot of the choices as well are affected by what your actual charm is.
Yeah, so like the more charming you are, the more likely you are to succeed on something.
So it's why I'm doing well at all the ridiculous bold choices.
Yes. If I tried it, it would not go well.
Okay, everyone chooses a movie. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. The Princess Bride.
Dirty Dancing.
Oh gosh. I'm just gonna have to be really bland and just go with Infinity War. So, because I don't do creative things. I'm not.
Player orders decided based on how weird the fandom of the selected movie would be. Well, Infinity War has a huge fandom.
Yes.
Yes,
they
but
are
they're not
very,
weird. It's relatively
very
mainstream.
varied.
Yes.
Princess Bride, the fandom is... Well, I mean, it's a niche fandom.
Yes,
That's kind
it's
of
a
the
niche
point.
fandom.
The Dirty Dancing fandom are the people who are there in the theatre.
Nobody puts baby in the
Talking
corner!
along with the lines. They're all very predictable fandoms, really.
Yeah. How weird. I think the thing with the Avengers is it's such a big fandom, there's more potential for things
I feel
to
like
get
Avengers,
really weird.
Purely because of it is
The
just
size
that
of it.
big, and we know there are very weird ones. I think the Dirty Dancing fandom is actually like older generation as well.
Yeah.
More so they're more likely to be the least weird.
Can you just weirdness by the oddest stuff on DeviantArt by that fandom? Is that a metric?
That would be Infinity War, I can tell you that now.
Yeah.
Then again, you get some pretty weird Dirty Dancing crossovers where people put it in everything.
True. I don't know. Which one?
I think Avengers, Princess Bride, then Dirty
Yeah.
Dancing.
Okay. Avengers, Princess Bride, Dirty Dancing. Noon!
Hello. I feel like I should go after Scott because that's what I'm doing now.
Yeah, we're like committing now to these.
Yes. And I don't think that's disrupting I don't know. It's not disrupting either of you two, I think. I'm gonna go after Scott. You find Polly and Scott huddled at your chosen table. If these two are together, it can only mean one thing. I hereby call this meeting of the Prank Masters to order. Prank Master Hal, present and accounted for. Chairman Geist, all dressed up and ready to prank. Hey, how come you get to be chairman? Well, which one of us can throw chairs around the room with our ghost powers? Well, I don't have ghost powers, so... Oh, you. I get it. Chair, man, but... No time to argue, Scott. We've got to come up with a ball of food prank before the end of lunch. Oh, yeah. Okay. What if we ate all our food like a good boy? Is that a prank? No, Scott. For the last time, that's not a prank, and I don't eat. But I'm having trouble coming up with another idea. Anybody else? You've been waiting all your life for an opportunity like this. You propose the ultimate food prank. Eat everyone else's food, like a good boy. Replace all the food with chairs. There's the Scott answer and there's the funny answer. I want to go with the funny answer. Does that mean I'm playing it wrong?
No, because you probably don't have many points with her.
Yeah.
So it'll still overall be Scott.
And I am fun. I'm just not very creative.
And I think you don't have to worry because I don't think either of us have many points with Scott.
Yeah.
No.
I'm not sure.
I love
I
I get the feeling you guys understand the mechanics of this far more than I do at this point.
Well, we're just guessing.
Okay. Replace all the food with chairs. Yes! You know what they say, when life gives you chairs, do pranks with the chairs! But I've never heard Coach say that. Doesn't it sound like the kind of thing he would say, though? Yeah, it kind of does. How am I supposed to help, though? You're the chairman. Easy, Scott. Just be a chair. Oh, of course. Scott twists himself into an uncomfortable-looking shape. He seems happy, though. Like this. Exactly like that. Now up and down. Whee! Does this make me a chair, man? Sure, totally. Polly doesn't seem to mind sharing her title with Scott, or her affection with you. Prank. Achieved.
Okay, we know where I'm going.
Yeah.
Yeah, to sit myself next to Damien. Find Damien and Vera contemplating a huge slab of unidentifiable prime meat. Alright, Damien, I know we had our share of disagreements during this convoluted poaching expedition, like when you told me not to bring all my knives, but I trust we can now put our differences behind us and enjoy the fruits of our labours. You mean the meats of our labours? Yes. Together we will enjoy this raw, bloody cut of meat as a symbol of our... Wait. Raw and bloody? You mean you're not even going to try using fire on it? Of course I used fire. I specifically instructed the chef to prepare this meat while glancing briefly at a lit stove. Did the fire ever, touch the meat? What would be the point of that? A cut this fine can only be eaten ultra rare. Like hell it can. You wait here while I get my culinary flamethrower. Damien, please, let's be reasonable about this. What is reasonable? If we can't come to an agreement, let's appeal to an arbitrary third party. Inga will surely make the intelligent, unbiased choice for us, isn't that right? The only correct way to enjoy a steak is after its charred remains have been retrieved from a burning building. Subsidize it and douse it in blood. I'm going with that one.
You're gonna set the school on fire again.
That's what I like to hear. That and the sounds of screaming people fleeing a burning building. But roasting totally destroys the flavor. Done talking! Fire time now! As you flee screaming from the burning building, you find Damien right beside you. He takes your hand and smiles. This is the second time we've burnt down the school in like 3 weeks, Damien.
He hasn't shot you yet.
He hasn't shot me yet, but I don't think our relationship is going to do great for the building.
No.
So does this count as a hot second date?
Clearly. It almost makes the 3rd-degree burns and massive property damage worth it.
It's going to have gone very differently since I'm the one with flame hair. Met him first. I guess I'll go talk to Liam. You find Liam artfully arranging his food while Miranda diligently sorts her silverware. Neither of them is eating, obviously. Have you found it yet? I'm trying, Liam, but finding the perfect silverware for your cafeteria food pick is an art, not a science. How hard can it be? It's just silverware. Just silverware? And I suppose the food in your food pick is just food. No, it's a metaphor for urban consumption in a post-postmodern industrialized mega society. Well, my silverware is a metaphor for silverware. Yes, is that not enough? It's more than enough. But can we hurry it along? The lighting is perfect right now and I don't want to lose it. You're a bit of a silverware aficionado yourself. Maybe you can speed up the selection process while simultaneously demonstrating your knowledge. I don't want to impress her. Thing conveys elegance and taste like a gloating spoon. Yeah, go with picture fork. The picture fork? Miranda, why didn't you suggest the picture fork? I don't know. It seemed too on the nose, and a fork does not belong on one's nose. But look at this fork. It's so vintage. Slightly tarnished silver, a pineapple filial. Yes, it was manufactured thusly by the palace quaintsmiths. Don't tell me that. It makes it less authentic. Just placed in the correct location for my food pick. Very well. The correct location is across the plate, as if left haphazardly while enjoying a delicious meal. She gets more posh every time I do that. So nonchalant. I love it. Liam's so impressed with your selection. He spends hours with you after lunch, picking out filters. You miss class, but it's so worth it. I haven't been to class yet.
You just miss it all the time. Okay. Everybody chooses something cool. Oh dear.
Something cool.
Oh gosh. I don't do cool. I don't have
Ice
cool
cubes.
Froyo.
I like how we're going literal.
Yes.
Penguins.
Okay. Player orders decided based on how important it would be to bring the selected thing to our first Mars colony.
Mars has lots of ice.
Yeah, ice cubes. What did you say, James?
Froyo.
Well, that is important.
I
Yes.
think the penguins would be a very important
True,
start
you
to
don't
an
want-
ecology.
Maybe they'll be great in the economy.
I like
Penguins
penguins are
know lots
relatively
about
good with
banking.
harsh conditions, so like as a food source, it's probably not the worst idea.
True, we can eat them.
What? No! We're gonna set them up as a...
Okay, shall we go
ecosystem.
penguin, froyo,
Froyo.
ice cubes? Evening.
Amira. Whoa, my smarts are now 11?
I know, you're just getting smarter. It's because you're hanging out with Vera and doing like...
Yeah. I haven't been to the
Schemes.
auditorium yet either.
Ooh, you look cool.
Yeah. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, apparently Hamlet, you do a terrific job at acting, which is interesting because I really have bad creativity. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses to be exact. Damn, roses aren't a valid currency or stamp. Anyway, you check your converter out to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. It seems 7 roses equals 2 creativity points.
That outfit is great
Sweet,
though.
it really is. I actually have those skulls for my walk costume.
Yes.
You gain creativity, plus 2. Your mind's barely on what you're doing, though. You are mind's barely on what you're doing.
Yeah.
All you're really concerned about is your situation with Vera. Throughout her latest gang war, you've been her closest and most trusted advisor. Maybe too close. Oh no, I'm not going to be taken hostage, am I?
You're gonna be kidnapped by clowns.
You're worried Vera's become so dependent on your advice. She's blind to your true romantic intentions. If only you had the courage to tell her how you really feel. After all, you don't want to end up in the advisor zone. You're so lost in thoughts of unrequited love, you hardly notice Vera sneaking up on you.
Ship it so hard, guys.
Maybe that's also because the invisibility cloak you helped her pick out. Oh, we went shopping together. Oh.
That is amazing. She looks so
That looks-
cool.
that looks
Also,
looks like
Assassin's
it's-
Creed.
Yes.
S.
Yes.
There you
Yes.
are. I was just going to pick you up. We've got a date tonight. A date? Then perhaps your affections aren't unrequited. With the heads of Monster City's major crime factions to celebrate the end of the latest gang war, I'm heartbroken. You're so such a good and loyal advisor, I couldn't imagine going without you. Right, of course. Trying to hide your disappointment, you accompany Vera to the peace conference. But soon, you can have horse racing, but if you think I'm giving up murder's monopoly, you've got your head so far up your ass it's popped back out your shirt collar. Larry, the actual crocodile, snaps his fangs. Gunbozo Gianetti of the Deranged Clown Assembly honks in disapproval. Timmy
Is
the
that a
Knife Baby
reference?
chews his rattle menacingly. Alright, you scumbags, settle down. But it's too late. Larry the Croc unveils a wicked machine gun. Gunbozo takes a rocket launcher out of twisted balloons, and Timmy the Knife Baby produces a lot of knives. Hey, advisor, a little help here? If you don't save Vera now, you'll never have a chance to confess your feelings. So, you take a deep breath and... What? Confess your feelings, or kiss Larry the Croc on his big crocodile mouth. Oh man, I don't want to be advisor zoned.
I guess the thing is, like, is now the time to confess your feelings, or will kissing Larry distract them?
Everyone, yeah. But
Confess your feelings, go on!
Both of us are like, oh, we shouldn't!
But look at my boldness, guys!
That's true, your boldness is not
But
great.
what requires
But I'm
more
very
boldness?
charming.
What requires more boldness? Kissing someone who's trying to kill you, or admitting your feelings for your romantic interest / business partner?
I don't know. I'm also a lot smarter than I was. This one's hard. Vera, why'd you give me these decisions? Okay. Bold. Think bold.
Oh, you're charming, it's fine!
Charming. With no thought of the danger you're in, you turn to Vera and bare your soul. You confess that you've been advising her this whole time, not out of love of crime, but out of love for her. I don't know what to say. Partially because I'm in the middle of a very tense standoff, but the tense standoff suddenly becomes tender as the underlings to the other crime lords follow your example. Larry the Croc salamander sidekick admits to years of repressed longing. Gunbozo's chauffeur climbs out of his tiny car and begs his boss to give the love a chance. And Gunbozo's second chauffeur does the same, and so does the third chauffeur, and so on. Timmy the Knife Baby's wet nurse confesses a fatal attraction to the little lord. Okay, what? Gunbozo's various chauffeurs jealously fight for his love, killing each other in the process. Timmy the Knife Baby is baby, and so has his wet nurse arrested for being a pervert. Larry the Croc, being an actual crocodile, marries his salamander sidekick and lives happily ever after. And at least until Vera mows everyone down with a Tommy gun. Okay. Well, that's the last obstacle to my complete dominion taken care of. Thanks for the distraction. You know, all this time I thought you weren't attracted to me. I thought your interest was purely professional. But it turns out that your love was even more useful to me than your professional interest. I'll take it. She's blushing. While simultaneously taking control of this city's entire criminal underworld. It looks like love really does conquer all. As Vera's most trusted advisor and love interest, you gain +2 smarts and money. 4 money.
I have to say, I'm quite worried that when Inga confesses to Damien, he will just shoot her.
Yeah.
It's a worry.
It's gonna
Sorry
happen.
about that.
Right, I'm gonna go to the library with my 6 smarts. That day, you spend some time at the library's PCs mining some bitcoins. Wow, that's gonna be really slow. Or they've got very powerful computers in this library, for a school library. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain +2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2,000,
That was
which
2 million.
unfortunately is equal to 2 months to dollars, so +2 money.
Oh, I'm not the poorest person here.
No. You see Scott and Polly huddled around a computer wearing their custom Prankmasters t-shirts. Oh yes, this is carrying on. They're just like their regular clothes, but they say Prankmasters on the back. When you get up close, you can see that they're looking confused and frustrated.
I think that Scott always looks a bit confused.
Yeah. The internet should be a natural home for the prankmasters, with a Z. But we don't know the first thing about pranking online. How do you even fit a whoopee cushion through the internet? And who would sit on it? Kilobytes? That's exactly the kind of hard-hitting questions we need to be asking, Scott. But I don't have any hard-hitting answers. Help us. Help us prank the internet. Online. If you type the numbers 8008 and 5 in order, it looks like boobs. Use ghost powers to punch people in the face through their computer screens.
Which one is aimed at which character?
I'm gonna go with the first option. No, it doesn't. The 5 is too curvy. You're thinking of a calculator. What's a calculator? Don't worry about it, Scott. You, be honest with me. Do you even know the difference between a computer and a calculator? You start to sweat. She's got you. You have no idea what a computer is.
I love that he's mining bitcoins and has no idea what a computer is.
Maybe it's the thing that washes dishes. No, that's a dishwasher. Scott and Polly leave while you're figuring this out. You lose -2 smarts and -1 fun.
Oh no.
Why is that shown as green when it's a minus? Oh no, green's
Because my colour's green.
Yeah.
It's not
I've never
easy.
been outdoors, so we're going outdoors. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave, because that's what everyone does, that goes full crazy. Everything is fine, and this happened to someone else. To one, the small magical Latino cat asks what you think you're doing. Damn, you didn't remember, you suck at dancing.
Oh, you do have 3 fun.
I do, but you decide to go in and pretend it's... Although, I was great at that dragon dance.
This is true. That's a dance.
It's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Musaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Musaka. In no time, half the party is following your steps, enjoying the Groovy Musaka all together. It's a party to remember. You gain 2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday. Afterwards, Damien comes up and punches you affectionately in the shoulder. Hey asshole, go to hell. Like, literally, my house is in hell and I'm inviting you over. Don't read too much into it. Only one problem. In order to get there, you kind of gotta damn your immortal soul. So how about it? What crimes against God and man will you commit so we can hang out? Oh, I think I'm already damned. Looking into your eyes feels so good, it must be a sin. Or I'll run over a bunch of nuns.
I feel like they're both gonna win with him, but...
Yeah. I feel like I'm at the point now where I really need to confess to him. Because I'm pretty sure we're at the end.
I've done it.
But I'm really not charming.
Yeah, but you're bold.
I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah, looking into my eyes, let me check the rule book. See, it's not. Damien pulls out a copy of the Holy Bible with Bible crossed out and replaced with butthole. Nope, gazing deep into my eyes isn't in here. Gazing deep into my butt? Maybe. The laws of heaven and hell are pretty strict about butts, but eyes, the only rule about them is if a dude stabs one of yours, you should stab one of his. You can stop with the oh no. Intense eye contact now, it's creepy. But you can't stop. There's something wrong with your eyes. You go to the doctor to have them surgically replaced, and then you have to go to the then you have to stab the doctor's eyes because of the Bible. It's a whole thing. You lose -2 money, oh dear, and some more charm. I should have just run nuns over.
Who will I ask to prom? I mean, I have to ask Vera.
You have to ask Vera now, though.
Can't confess my love.
Yeah?
Yes. Look at us. We look like such a good couple.
I think it's gonna have to be Scott just from all the interactions we had. That they look like that's a cute couple. Come on,
Cute!
it's cute. Come on.
I feel like yours is a ridiculous and cute couple. The sweater.
It's just like archetypal rebelling from parents, bad boy kind of.
Yeah. Brian.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Huh? Prom? I don't know. I mean, you're so out of shape.
You went to the gym like
Oh my
twice.
god!
Which stat is my, like, how in shape
no
I am?
idea.
My grandma always says I need to mate with an
Just
alpha
prom,
specimen
Scott.
so we can breed strong
Also, you're
babies.
both male.
Sorry. The failure haunted you for the rest of your life, and you never moved on, becoming a total and constant failure. You never succeeded at anything again. Except for that time you won at Monsters Got Talent. Talent was being a failure at love. It astonished everyone how bad you were at romance. Not any less sad though.
How did that happen?
Oh, I get it. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
Come on.
Prom? With you? No. See, he'll say no because I didn't manage that last choice.
Yeah.
I'll have more fun setting ants on fire, which is what I'll actually be doing on prom night. Now. See, I was so close, and then... Abandon high school. Oh no. Oh my god. Robot for sex purposes. Unfortunately, as soon as your robot lover got true AI, it rejected you.
These endings are harsh.
Yours will survive, because you actually managed...
Achievement unlocked. That was unexpected.
Expected. Yes.
I think that was yours.
Oh.
Prom? You know what, my dear advisor? I think lately I'm focusing too much on all our crime adventures. It's nice to be rich and feared, but what's the point if I don't get to enjoy life from time to time? So I have the feeling prom night could be a great way to unwind. What do you advise me to do? And then she winks at you. That's so rare that we don't even have art of her doing it. Also because she has an eye covered. In the end, you and Vera have a lovely evening together, followed by lots of thrilling crime adventures. That's an awesome picture.
It is.
So,
Vera starts falling for you. She values how you respect her individuality and even support her career by being her trusted advisor. The two of you do a great job of juggling being partners in both love and crime, mostly because Vera's great at everything she does, or so she reminds you constantly. Also, she reminds you that the two of you may be partners in love, but in crime you're still superior and advisor. But that's Vera for you. And under all that ferocious confidence, you can also perceive a deep respect for you. So beautiful. Crime is always the answer. I know. Most likely to start a cult.
Oh, there's so many different...
What?
I'm so sad that Brian and Damien, both of us got rejected.
I don't understand how you both got rejected.
I know. I was doing so well with Damien. He liked everything, and then it was just that one last one that I messed up at the end.
How did we get one ending? Didn't we get 3
yeah,
endings?
that's what the achievement was a secret ending, which I think is because you succeeded, Becca.
Yeah.
I thought it was because you failed because I didn't expect Damien to.
There was another achievement for failing that we also got.
Yeah, you
got to
so
fail.
Sad. I don't understand. I should have just run some nuns over. Honestly, you'd have loved that. I overthought it.
I love the somewhat messed up relationship of Vera and I.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the achievement list.
1,384 outcomes.
I'm looking at the achievement list because I was looking at what they were, the achievements we got, and there's one called Go Play Outside. You've seen all the events in the game, just wow.
Didn't say we got 26 events? Is that
Well, I
all
think
the
like
things that
sort of
can happen
after
at the
a
different
while it
places?
starts focusing on a storyline. Like, 'cause
Yeah.
yours went off with Vera and your crime
Yeah.
stuff.
And I was unable to escape Scott.
Damien and I got so close. We held hands that one time.
I think mine so quickly went into Vera that it was able to like get further through the story,
Yeah.
whereas it took longer to get to Scott's. I guess his story's the prank war,
Yeah.
and I'm not sure what Damien was going to.
No. I should have just run some nuns over,
Just
honestly.
chaos.
Yes.
So annoyed at myself.
Oh. Wait, what are our stats? 15 boldness for you and 16 charm for me. My smarts, I think I started with like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
So, Vera was good for me
Yeah.
that way.
That was so much fun.
That was
crazy
that
game.
was a lot. Yeah.
We'll have to play it again sometime. Oh.
Hello, I'll be heading off soon. So, have a good fun.
Yeah.
So it's tomorrow the use.
Yeah, we're back now.
Yeah.
That was
that
so much
muted?
fun. Yeah, I muted.
I say I wasn't sure if you'd muted the stream because obviously you didn't mute Discord, so I heard that. But I
Oh
didn't
yeah,
know-
no, I muted the stream.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
That was
So
fun.
sad. That was so. Next time, I will get Damien.
Should we do a next time? Also co-op, but I'll be in a different place.
Yeah.
We'll get full 4 people at some point. Like I'm sure we can drag. Like I think Dan wants to play this as well, so Dan or Katie, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, as a group game though.
It was so
Yeah.
much fun. We definitely would want to do this again. Oh, it's
Or
realised.
did I just start the cutscene?
8 maybe?
Oh wait, is this the secret?
Sorry.
cutscene?
Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our
We
lives.
haven't got this yet.
No.
Oh, you haven't? Okay, I
We're
will
just
stop narrating
loading.
this.
Unless,
like-
unless like you can only see it.
I'd hope not. You're still loading. Like,
Yeah, so I'm wondering if it's waiting for you to finish your thing. Read us it. It's fine.
I can't. Okay, so I'm getting the post-graduation kind of information now.
Oh, right.
Scott became an athlete. Not so long ago, he won a prestigious national award for being the best at doing sports. Damien loved fire to the very end. Unfortunately, that wasn't a super legal affair, and he ended up in prison for arson. Fortunately, prison was flammable. Amira realised she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent her life making connections and building power because she's not part of the game. She plays the game. So be careful. Maybe she's the one that. Maybe now she's the one pulling your strings. During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended them, but there were lots of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
I was talking so
Feels
fast.
like
yeah.
I've got a picture of it.
What?
Yeah,
I
and
wanna
I've now
see a
got
picture.
edits.
Oh. Maybe it's because I'm not clicking on it. I don't know.
I'll say, yeah, I clicked once on the, like,
Yeah, we've just got loading still. It's
Yeah.
I broke it. Hang on, I could just screen share, but that would that require. Is that a thing that would be easy to switch to? I doubt
not
it is.
really. But
Yeah.
that was so much fun. We'll have to play it again.
So the credits, it's like loads of Polaroids of them doing different things.
If we're not getting that,
No.
we'll have to play it again sometime though. Especially if we can play it all like from different places. As long as I guess we don't have to buy the game though.
Oh, so the characters are actually voice acted if you turn that.
Yeah,
option
if you
on,
turn it
voice
on.
I
over
wonder
and
how
over.
close I'm wrong. Guess as well.
Probably not very close. I'm gonna have to play it again by myself, like tomorrow or something.
So you can get
so
that
I
on
can
Damien.
get Damien to go out with me. That's all I want. And I'm sure I was really close. Like it must have just been that last bit because everything else he always liked.
I also want to go for Liam.
Yes, Liam was good. And we didn't see that much of Polly really. It was fun.
And I want to do a playthrough where I go for Polly. Like I feel
Yeah.
like that is just like making terrible decisions. It's just like the way to go.
I feel like you were sort of split between them because you were getting a
Yeah.
lot with both of them.
And then
Wow. So credits are finished. Unlocked. You have just unlocked an erotic fanfic about dragons. This is about to get weird. Dragon Heart. Or wait, Dragon Heat. One night. No limits.
I don't know why ours is just like not working. Well, that seems to be.
I love that at this point, Katie shows up. At this point.
And Katie shows up right at the end.
Yeah.
You've
Everything.
missed everything. James and I both got our hearts
The
broken.
endings were brutal if you failed.
Yeah, we got our hearts broken It was really
Yeah.
sad. And then my game has
basically became
crashed.
an underling to a crime lord, but we were also in love, but I was still very much her underling. It was, yeah, a bit messed up.
And then this has given up on us. For me. On our end, anyway.
This is probably what they said when they said there are problems with the online multiplayer.
Yeah. Oh, Katie. Anyway, I think we might end the stream there. Because we finished the game and it doesn't look like
We're not gonna...
our game is going anywhere. So...
We never spoke to the lion, tiger.
No.
No, we didn't. Or the interdimensional prince when he was by himself.
When he came to lunch at our cafeteria.
Those have got to be like secret, like romance paths in there
Yeah.
somewhere.
That's it, Katie.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
see you're here, so we
We're just
were
like, oh god, let's leave. We should play this again though, Katie. If you get it on Steam, you're welcome to join in. Because it was so much fun. But yeah, I think we should end the stream now because our game has given up. And we, had our hearts broken / joined a crime family.
Yeah.
But that's it.
That was definitely in reference to the Insane Clown Posse as well, wasn't it? The
I think so.
clown crime gang. I'm fairly sure it was.
That was so much fun though. Anyway, yeah, we'll end the stream there. I'll probably stream again tomorrow though, but with Pikachu. Back to Pikachu.
Playing this game, but Pikachu's like going to be another person who's making choices.
Yes, definitely.
Thanks
Yes.
for watching our
Yes,
terrible
thank you for
choices.
watching our attempt to woo monsters and in the majority of cases fail. Bye! And then I have to lean forward to find